I was remembering just today how growing up in Irondequoit, New York, in archetype suburban neighborhood with little track houses and mostly all white community. But I had this associate minister who introduced us to this idea of racism and all the issues around with that, who would take us to Rochester, to the city, who took us to see and hear Martin Luther King speak, who tried to get us to go to the March on Washington, but our parents said, oh, no, not going to do that. But who introduced me to a whole other world that I then could place upon the world I lived in and began to see something doesn't jive here, and began to see that this comfort that I live in is not available to all sorts of folks, and this, that there are other folks that I'm separated from. So that experience, thanks to that associate minister, I think brought into my consciousness the need for social change, systemic change, justice work. So I'm thankful for that person. I think his actions, as I now know, after growing up and studying, is all part of our heritage of the United Church of Christ and all the streams, this voice for change, this courage to stand up to the powers and say no, let God's people go. So in the long run, I look back, that really did change my life, that little youth group in Irondequoit, New York.